Your standard has to live inside of you. It has to be in your heart, it has to be in your blood, and it has to be in your soul, and it has to be the way that you live. You cannot live any other way if you want to be great. It's about how you move when no one's watching. It's about how you work when you're not going to get applause. It's not about what you do on Instagram. It's about what you do in reality, okay? When the lights are off and everybody else has gone home and everybody else is taking a break and everybody else is just doing whatever they are going to do. What are you doing then? Because that's going to determine what your life outcome is.
Procrastination is the killer of all hobbying. How many times have you sat down to paint a miniature or had grand plans to finish an army over a weekend, but instead you find yourself scrolling social media or just kind of sitting around doing nothing or finding any excuse not to dig into the paints? I have a huge problem with procrastination, and I always like to put things off until the last possible minute. But I really want to become a better miniature painter, and I have so many plans and goals for the future of this channel, and I know that if I procrastinate, those things won't happen. The only way to get better at something is to do it repeatedly. You really have to come up with some kind of habit. So how do we overcome these pitfalls and get our goals accomplished, get our armies painted, and get everything we want done? Today, I'm taking inspiration from a program that's notorious for pushing people's limits. 75 Hard. 75 Hard is a mental toughness program developed by Andy Frisella.
And you will never find someone who will hold you to the standard of greatness the way that you can. They don't have your own interests in mind. They have their interests in mind. And the sad truth is that most people care about themselves and they don't care about you. They want you to function in a way that gets their job done without actually creating greatness in you. Okay?
It's not really a fitness plan or a diet plan. It's more like a 75-day boot camp for your brain. It's really about building discipline and building a habit. The original rules for 75 Hard were 2 45-minute workouts a day. One has to be completed outside. Following a strict diet, no cheat meals, no alcohol. Drink a gallon of water every day. And read 10 pages of a nonfiction book. And then at the end of the day, take a progress picture every single day. This is where it gets interesting. If you miss any single task on any single day, you have to start over from day one. Sounds pretty brutal. Well, that's the point. It's about building mental resilience, accountability, and consistency. Now, I want to apply this to the miniature painting hobby because not only is procrastination a big pitfall that a lot of miniature painters face, but our hobby is also pretty stagnant. And if you're not careful, you end up seated and indoors a lot. Since I started this channel, I've been focusing a lot on building the channel, editing videos, making content, let alone painting, so I've definitely slipped in my fitness goals. So over this next 75 days, I'm going to apply this 75 Hard, but I'm going to tweak it for miniature painting. Over the next 75 days, I'm setting these rules for myself. Like the 75 Hard, I will be doing a workout every single day, which I kind of already do, so that won't be too complicated. But instead of doing one indoor, one outdoor, I'll just be doing one long workout because I usually work out for more than 45 minutes anyway. And I'll be replacing that second workout with my second task. I will be doing at least 45 minutes of hobbying every single day. That could be sitting down to paint, sitting down to kit bash, build miniatures. No matter what, I will sit down and do at least 45 minutes of some kind of hobby activity every day. I'll also be sticking to a meal plan, where I'll be limiting myself to mostly whole foods. I'll also be sticking to the hydration. I will be doing at least a half gallon of water every single day. And then finally, every single day at the end of the night, I'll be doing a YouTube short where I'll show what I did that day and show a little bit of the progress on whatever I'm working on. Any kind of miniature or paint job that I'm working on, I'll show that at the end of the day in a YouTube short. The idea of this is to tackle all of the things I'm working on and focus down on those. I'm trying to build my YouTube, so Every single day I will be doing that YouTube short, trying to get healthier. So I'll be eating well and working out every single day, and drinking more water. Also making sure that I set aside time every single day to hobby, no matter what, no excuse. I'm sure some days I will spend more time, some days I will just hit that 45 minutes, but every single day I will be doing some hobby. So make sure to follow along, subscribe to the channel, because over the next 75 days, we're going to see what kind of transformation I can make. I'm also going to paint a miniature pretty much right off the bat, and then try to paint that same miniature at the end to see if there's any kind of painting progress, which hopefully it will be noticeable. So today is Monday. It starts today, so keep an eye out for the short coming later this evening. Let me know down in the comments if you're going to try this, if you want to adapt this for your miniature hobbying, or really any hobby. We're going to see what kind of transformation can be made in 75 days of focusing on your hobby. So let's see what happens. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you every single day now for the next 75 days. Peace out.